And welcome on into Wager Weekly for a week 2 in the NFL. Paul Nolan, Damon Roberts here, breaking down all your week 2 games. Of course, you can get them each and every week right here at wagerweekly.com. So make sure you visit the site each and every day, especially Monday nights, Thursday nights, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We'll break down all your football. We'll make it real easy for you to access the information right here, wagerweekly.com. Paul Nolan, week 2 is here, and we start on your Nevada rotation schedule. 263, 264. Chargers head to Tennessee. Chargers 3-point favorite. You're over under 45.5. What do you see in this game, Paul?
You know what? To me, I'm looking at this game. Staley's defense last week for the Chargers was just abysmal. Some of the things and the schemes they were running just made really almost no sense whatsoever to me. Now, again, I get it. He's going up against a McDaniel offense that just called everything right. I mean, they pulled every stop they pulled worked. Every play they did worked. Everything they wanted to do was easy. It was there. But let's not forget about this Charger defense was abysmal last week. We tried, we talked about it early in the week how Bosa was non-existent. He's obviously he's always hurt. Khalil Mack was non-existent. Derwin James was barely even on the field. It felt like, you didn't hear his name at all. Joseph Day in the middle to me, has been nothing short of a massive, big-time signing a couple of years ago's disappointment. That defense is going to have its problems. We know what the Titans are. We know what they do. And we know how they do it. So what I know is, like, first thing is, we on Thursday night show, we teased down the Eagles to pick them, which ended up working out for us. And we teased the Titans up to, 9 or 9.5 because the timeline was 3.5. It's 3 now. I like the Titans plus 3.5 in this because I know that they're going to be able to just grind the clock, slug it out. I know Vrabel is not going to let his team come out with any kind of sub-performance like they did against, in my opinion, an underrated New Orleans team that I think the public is starting to really see after last week. That defense in New Orleans is outstanding. I think Tennessee is going to get a lot less resistant going forward. So I like Tennessee in this matchup. I wouldn't be surprised if they win the game outright. But I do like Tennessee here. I think it's a good value, especially if you're getting them plus 3.5. I think anytime you get 3 in the hook with Vrabel at home, I think it's worth betting on. I think it's worth playing, and I like that game.
And unfortunately, of course, you look at the Chargers, you look at them, a 35-30 lead with 3:53 to go in that game, a game you would think they could have held on to. But once again, when you say the Chargers already look like the Chargers, that's not a compliment. Couldn't get it done against Miami. And like you said, now they go on the road.
What's with this team? They're almost like the West Coast version of the Jets. They just, they just can't get out of their own way. It's something about that organization as well, boy.
Yeah. There you have it. That's your Chargers and Tennessee game, week 2 in the NFL right here, wagerweekly.com.